we go. I'm going to do this video while I'm on Blog TV. I hope you guys don't mind. But I don't think I'm going to have a problem doing it. You know, I'm supposed to do I was tagged to do a video response by Jack Luck 4 regarding the bravest thing. And yeah, I'm drinking tonight. I'm sorry if you guys... I don't mean any offense by it. Somebody just put out a video. My good friend Zion put out a video linking to a Fox article. You know, my whole video was going to be on, since I'm a fan of the show Rescue Me on FX, which is a show about post 9/11 FDNY and all the shit they've had to deal with. All of the psychological shit they had to deal with watching 343 of their brothers burn in the rubble of 9/11. I'm going to link you below to a story, 9/11 first responders to be excluded from 10th anniversary ceremony. The bravest thing I've ever seen is watching the FDNY run into those towers. Not having the thought that the towers might collapse. Running into those towers to make... I'm sorry, I've been drinking, so I might be a little vulgar, but I don't mean any offense. To make the fucking rescues. They don't care if it was a false flag or if it was Osama bin Laden. They don't give a fuck. Their job is to make the fucking rescues, to rescue as many human lives as they can. Here we have a story on Fox News. 9/11 first responders to be excluded from 10th anniversary ceremony. New York. They were the first ones on the scene when the World Trade Center towers fell. Yeah, okay. On September 11, 2001, but 10 years later, the first responders are being told they will not be invited to take part in this year's 10th anniversary ceremony at Ground Zero. The city announced earlier this week that due to security and space issues, there would be no room for first responders. Instead, they'll be invited to a private ceremony on a different date. Let me tell you something right now, New York, United States government. Those fucking guys went into those buildings not giving a fuck about their own lives. Not caring who did this or who didn't do it and a conspiracy and all that bullshit. None of that shit was in their head that morning. Their job, they went in there to do, was to make the fucking rescues. Was to get the people out. Now they're not invited to the 10th anniversary because of space and security issues? Who the fuck do you think you are? It's Wednesday night. It's about 1:30 in the a.m. I just got done watching my favorite show, Rescue Me on FX, which is all about the FDNY in a post 9/11 world. They're not invited? Really? How about a note on my notepad here that I made a couple weeks ago? Let's see here. What is another story that the media recently ran? About how 9/11 first responders, you know, their health coverage was denied. First responders who are now cancer patients, many of which who have fucking died. You deny their health care. This country is so far fucking backwards, it's way beyond Twilight Zone. I'm fucking ashamed to live in this country. I'm ashamed! This is how we treat the guys that ran into that mess that morning? The guys who didn't have political connection. They didn't care who did this. The fact to them, what is that? It's done, and we have to get in there, and we have to fucking make the rescues. They're not invited to the ceremony on the 10th anniversary, huh? because of space and security issues. Every person in this country, every citizen of this country should be fucking ashamed of themselves.